I decided to make a video tonight, not knowing if this camera is going to work. Today, this is a Friday, and it's the 25th of September. And I mentioned earlier in a video that I was going to go to a used book sale. And these are the books I got at the used book sale today. I got World's End by T.C. Boyle. I got a book of poetry by Gregory Corso. He was with Allen Ginsberg, William Burroughs, Jack Kerouac. Book of poetry by him. I got letters from the editor of the New Yorker, Arnold Ross. I collect letters and I collect books on the New Yorker. I got a novel by Gail Godwin, Father's Melancholy's Daughter. I really like the writings of Gail Godwin. I got a novel, Those Barren Leaves by Aldous Huxley. I got a novel by Neal Stephenson, Reamed. I got a memoir called Mentor, a memoir by Tom Grimes. I got a novel by Colin McCain. Another book by the Scottish historian Neil Ferguson, The Ascent of Money, Financial History of the World. I got Skeletons of the Zal'ar by Dean King, a true story of survival. A book of stories, The Palace Thief by Ethan Cand, Canin. A novel called The Glass Blowers by Stefan Dal. I can't pronounce the name. And a novel called Laura Doone by R.C. Blackmore. He was an early American writer. Short stories by Julian Barnes. The Lemon Table. A novel by Andrei Murax, The Royal Way. Book of essays by Camille Paglia, Sex, Art, and the American Culture. Biography of Mary Renault by David Sweetman. I collect the writings of Mary Renault, and I was glad to find a biography about her. I found a novel by the famous American literary critic James Wood called The Book Against God, a novel by him. I found a memoir by Paul Asher, Hand to Mouth. I found Steinbeck, A Life in Letters. I have almost all of Steinbeck's writings in my library. I found another D.C. Boyle, Wild Child Stories. Novel by Jane, The Wooden Hat by Jane Graham. She's a British writer. I have a book called The Spanish Republic and the Civil War, 1931 to 1939 by Gabriel Jackson. A literary biography called Exile in Paris. Richard Wright, James Baldwin, Samuel Beckett, and Others on the Left Bank by James Campbell. A book by Hunter S. Thompson, Better Than Sex, Confessions of a Political Junkie. A biography on the band Nirvana. Another novel by Howard Jacobson called Calcuki Nights. And I found two hardback editions of Flanagan's Wake by James Joyce, and I found a hardback edition of Ulysses by James Joyce. So those are the things I found today at the used book sale, and I plan to go back tomorrow morning before I go to the Book Nook to see if I can find any more books. So I'll share that Sunday if I make a video. Bye.